Hello everyone, welcome to another TLDR video. I am Video Pickles and today we're going to be talking about Feral. There are two authors to this book, James DeMonico and B.K. Everson. It was published in 2017 and it follows Allie. Allie is a typical high schooler in the 2010s and is doing regular high school things when all of a sudden there is an explosion. And this explosion is from a secret lab that is not too far away from this high school. And at the secret lab, they are creating a virus to create super soldiers. The virus escapes, I guess, in a way, and it affects the people at the lab. There's explosions, and it's just this whole big action movie sequence. The virus is out, and the virus affects men of the human species and makes them super aggressive. They get zombie-like looking, and they attack women. They attack females, and so at this high school, we start seeing the effects of these zombie-type infective men attacking women and girls. Allie is there. Allie is able to escape. She has to kill her father to save her little sister, and she does. And then we fast forward years later, and Allie has turned into this super badass, hardcore person, doesn't need anybody ever, but she attaches herself to a camp full of survivors for her little sister's sake, because she loves her little sister, and she's like, her little sister needs people to interact with. And while working at this camp, she is a scout as she traps ferals so that the doctor of this camp can work on a vaccine cure for this virus and save humanity. And Allie has noticed that the ferals are getting smarter and that there's more of them, and she's like, I'm gonna see how this works. I'm gonna track them down, and just me all by myself. And while she's trying to do that, she is captured by some of the ferals, but is saved by a person who manages to take her back to the camp so she can be given medical treatment. After that, she finds out that the person that saved her after tracking him down is a man. And this man is just like, I need you to know that there's more ferals. They're coming in this area and they're taking hostages and destroying these camps. She doesn't believe him. He shows her proof in the form of a destroyed camp. She goes back to her camp to try and convince them that they need to escape. When she gets there, there's two women who are telling them that they're tracking down this man because they need him to save humanity. And she's like, no, I need to warn him. So she does. She escapes, warns him, but they already know where he's at. They're going to capture him. There's a huge fight, and she's shot. He, instead of going anywhere else, decides that he's going to sacrifice himself to save her, takes her back to her camp so she can receive more medical attention, and he's captured, and they decide they do need to leave. There are more ferals. So they decide that they're going to go into the feral lair to hotwire a cruise ship that can carry all of them and take them away. Well, before they can do this, their camp is attacked by all the ferals, and half of their people are captured and taken away. Allie, of course, is saved by Sam, the man that saved her originally, and they decide that they're going to split off into two groups. There's going to be two groups of people. There's the younger and the older women of the camp that are going to travel to a bridge, and then there's a second team that's going to go to the lair, hotwire the cruise ship, come all the way to the bridge. They're going to jump off of the bridge onto the ship, and they're going to sail away and live happily ever after. And while they're at the ship, they're going to find the people that were captured and save them as well. So they do that. People on the ship, they also find women that were previously captured from different camps, and they set them free. There's a huge fight. They're fighting the ferals. They get the ship started, and they're like, yeah. On the bridge, ferals have already found out that they're there, and they're attacking them. So they're running out of ammo. They're freaking out. They're like, what are we going to do? We're all going to die. The ship comes up to under the bridge. They start jumping down off of these winches, off of their vehicles to get down there. Allie sees her little sister is not the first one off of these little winches, so she decides she's going to go back up to the top of the bridge. She's going to start fighting the ferals and save her sister. She gets up there, she sees her sister, and her ties the winch around her sister, pushes her off of the bridge so she's safe. And she's like, cool, I saved Sam, I saved my sister. everything is great. I'm going to sacrifice myself while killing these ferals. When she starts going up, Sam and the leader of the camp sees that she went up, and they're like, well, damn it, we need her. So they decide to go up, and Sam ties the wench around her, pushes her off the bridge, just like she did with her little sister, and they sacrifice themselves, saving her and the couple other females that are left up there. The ship just starts going as they get overrun, and she's like, no, Sam. And the ship goes all the way down towards like Florida area, where they decide that's where they're going to set up a brand new camp. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be gravy. And everybody knows while they're going down here that Allie is pregnant, because her and Sam spent a few nights together. So she's pregnant. They're like, yes, it's going to be a boy, because ultrasound machines still exist in this area in perfect working condition. So they find out she's a boy. She's like, yay, everything's great. We're having a new camp. We're saved. Everything is great. But is this a totes or nope from me? I rated this book a 1.7, which I bumped up to a 2 out of 5. That makes it a nope from me. James DeMarco wrote the Purge series and wrote and directed the Purge series. So it is a very horror movie thriller tropey, except I did not care for any of these characters. It was terrible. Allie was so annoying. By the end of the book, I was hoping that she would have been killed off, and I would have been happy. Like, save Sam, I guess, but her sister should have been fine. The leader should have been fine. Like, I cared more about their stories than I did about Allie and hers. Allie was just, throughout the whole book, was like, I don't need anybody. All of you people suck and are stupid, and I'm the only savior of this group. Like, she was so annoying, and so it just took me out of it. I rolled my eyes so much during this book. It was ridiculous. But that's a nope from me. If you guys want to check it out, it's there. If you guys want to check out a more in-depth review of this book, I'll have that link down below in the description. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, night, afternoon, whatever it is, where you are. And if you want to hang out with me more, all my links for my socials are in the description. And don't forget to do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe, all of that. And I'll hopefully talk to you guys later. Bye.